Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good day, depending on where you're hearing us from. I'm your man, Honorable Chief Dr. Femi Odumade from Kikida Ope TV. We thank you all for following our programs. We'll continue to feed you with good programs as it affects our country, Nigeria. Please always thumb up for us, like our programs, share our programs, make your comments, and for those of you who are new, please subscribe to our programs so that whenever we upload any program, you will be notified. Click on the notification bell, press the all on the left side, you are automatically a subscriber, free of charge. No shish, no shingba payment. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ kú dájí, ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ kú ìyálẹ̀ta, ẹ káàsán, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa gbogbo. A kí yín, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń wo ètò wa, ètò Kìkìdá Ọpẹ́ tẹlifíṣọ̀n. Ọpẹ́ náà la máa dá lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run lórí àwọn ohun tó ń lọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa Nàìjíríà. This evening, we would like to discuss and make comments on issues as it affects recent security problems that is happening around us in Nigeria. Despite all the government's efforts, all the security architectures put in place by the government, by all our security agencies, the military all put together, Air Force, Navy, Army, police, all security paraphernalias in Nigeria. Yet the issue of security is still threatening their country. We still having insecurity here and there. And just few days ago, this week, we had the ugly incident, the unexpected, unimaginable incident that happened in Kaduna State, southern Kaduna. Just 2 kilometers or 2.5 kilometers to Kaduna state capital. Kidnapping of school pupils, primary school pupils, and secondary school students. What a shame to these faceless human beings. What a national embarrassment caused by faceless human beings. 287 students, pupils and students, carted away from a school premises with some of their teachers. This is an unaccepted national embarrassment. People may say, is this the first time it's happening? Yes, it's not the first time it's happening. But with all the efforts being put in place by the present administration, to handle insecurity in Nigeria. Yet the Kaduna problem of kidnapping, bandit attack and assassination, especially in southern Kaduna, is becoming a serious problem. The issue is unabated. Why are we having this? The irony of it all is Kaduna city and its environment, Kaduna state as a state, harbors all our security apparatus in this country. We have the military base there, Navy base is there, Air Force base is there, Defense Academy. Mention this, all military. Kaduna is our military center in Nigeria. Yet, this problem of kidnapping persists. How can we imagine on a daybreak, afternoon, in the morning, afternoon, not in the thick hours of the night? Because primary school pupils will not be in school overnight. These faceless marauders, these shameless people bombarded the school and carted away 287 pupils and students. 100 pupils from the primary school in that compound and 187 students from the secondary school with some of their teachers. How did this happen unnoticed? This is a big question for our security apparatus to answer. Because this gang cannot take away 287 students plus teachers on barefoot to walk away. They were loaded in vehicles. How did these vehicles go to that school? Loaded them, moved away from the school without being noticed. Yet, around Kaduna, we have security men on the roads. What happened? How did this national embarrassment happen? Although we have been hearing comments from the government, the federal government is saying there will be the perpetrators will be arrested. The security apparatus are working on them. They will be rounded up and the pupils and students will be released safely. Please, we are appealing to the government to do everything possible to make sure that these affected students are released and get back to their various families. How has it become to this level that every time attack? If it's not in Kaduna, it will be in Plateau. If not in Plateau, it will be in Benue. If not in Benue, it will be somewhere in the southeast. If not there, it will be a threat in the southwest. When are we going to get out of this? Is it because now that attentions have been shifted to Abuja? that these guys now say, okay, you people are shifting our attention to Abuja. Let us move down again to Kaduna. Not quite a month ago, they attacked this southern Kaduna. What is becoming of our security matters? What is becoming of this country? The primary assignment of any government in the world is to protect the citizens, to ensure the safety of their citizens, especially the kids, the young ones. They are highly vulnerable. The students, the pupils, and yet these are the set of people now, kidnappers in Nigeria, are making their targets. And these people are not hiding their face. It will come up for negotiations, they will negotiate. People will talk to them. And yet we are aware that the government tracks telephone conversations in this country, in Nigeria. They track people's conversations. Why is it becoming a problem for them to track the conversations of these kidnappers, these killers? People cannot sleep with their two eyes closed in Nigeria. Yet the Mayati Allah and the so-called northern elements will be harassing people from other parts of the country. If someone makes a single statement that if a single person is attacked, northern is attacked in the southern Nigeria, they will do this, they will do that. Yet tens and hundreds are being taken away every day, being killed every day. Nothing is happening. If people are arrested, nothing will happen. We will not hear anything about them again. Thank God, the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, on the International Women's Day, when she was with the APC women leaders in the villa, she said that all the governors should please brace up. She was appealing to the governors, appealing to the government. Thank God this is an appeal also coming from somebody in power. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, madam. This faceless set of people are all over the country. Governor Zulum, Babagana Zulum of Borno, said 2 days ago or a few days ago that most of the women or ladies at the ID camp are voluntarily going back to the bush. What is happening? What is happening? Nigerians, let all of us brace up. Let us come up with solutions. Let people come out of their shells. Let them give their own advices that could help this country out of this mess. With all this mess going on, the efforts of the president going all over the world, appealing to investors to come and invest in Nigeria, may be fruitless. No investor that wants to invest their money in a country that all these things are happening. In a country where all these things are happening, let us all come together and find solutions to what is happening to us. Let our service chiefs and IG and all heads of other security apparatus, paraphernalias, come together. Let them think of the way out. Or are they going to surrender to all these criminals? These are criminals in our country. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ohun tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ló bà wá lẹ́rù. Àwọn ọmọ wa lọ́jọ́ wo ni àná rèé tó ti poṣù kan lẹ́yìn tó pa àwọn ọba aláyé, àwọn ọmọléèwé lẹ́kìtì wọ́n kó wọn pẹ̀lú àwọn tíṣà wọn. A ṣì wà lẹ́nu yẹn àti ìbọn ń bẹ̀. Ní Kaduna lánàá ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, lọ́jọ́ mélòó sẹ́yìn, tún lọ kó àwọn ọmọ 287 ní skul lọ́sàn-án gàngbà ìgbáyìn. Ọmọ primary school alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ 100. Àwọn ọmọ secondary school tọ́jọ́ wa ní ọgbà yẹn náà 187 pẹ̀lú àwọn olùkọ́ wọn, àwọn tíṣà wọn. Ṣé kẹ́rù tún máa bá àwọn òbí láti jẹ́ kọ́mọ wọn lọ sí skul? Kẹ́rù tún máa bá òbí láti jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wọn lọ sí iléèwé? Ìgbà kan sẹ́yìn rèé, Kaduna yìí náà ní pẹ̀lú àwọn ibì kan náà, àwọn ọmọ yunifásitì lọ tẹ̀bàtì. Ìgbà kan sẹ́yìn rèé, àwọn secondary school Chibok ni o kéde kan ni o lọ tẹ̀bàtì. Ṣé àwọn ọmọléèwé yìí wọ́n dáràn ni? Kí ni wọ́n ṣe? Innocent pupils and students. Ọ̀ràn wo ló dá lọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà? Tabakúkú ní pé bóyá àwọn ọmọ olówó àbá àwọn ọmọ tó wà níjọba lọ ń gbé ni, private school kan ṣọ́ wọn bí tó wà ní, àbá ní pé bóyá wọ́n ń gbẹ̀san ni. Àwọn ọmọ ọ̀tọ̀kùlú ìlú mẹ̀kúnnù ló ń dà láàmú, sọ ìyá wọn òbí wọn sínú ẹkún. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, kí la fẹ́ ṣe séléyìí? Ẹ̀yin ìjọba wa, kí lẹ fẹ́ bá wa rí sí i? Ẹ̀rù ń ba gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà wípé ọjọ́ wo la fẹ́ ṣe léyìí gbà? Kí ló dé? A lè sùn pẹ̀lú ojú méjìjì kápádé. Kò ṣeé ṣe. A lè fọmọ síléèwé kọ́kàn wá balẹ̀. Àti lọ sóko ó dẹ̀rù fáwọn àgbẹ̀ wa. Títa àwọn ọmọléèwé yìí, ẹ bá wa wá kàn ṣe sí. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti sọ wípé àti ìjọba Kaduna State wípé wọ́n á sa gbogbo apá wọn láti rí wípé àwọn ọmọ ìpadà dé láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. À ń bẹ̀ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí, gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ, à ń bẹ̀ yín torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ bá wa ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yìí padà wálé láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń jọba ẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ olórí ìlú, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ ọba àtìjòyè, emirs, serikis, imams, alfas, gbogbo yín, you were all once a kid. Ọmọ kéré ni yín gbà kan tẹ́ fi dọmọ léèwé. Tó bá ti pa yín gbà tẹ́ wà léèwé ní débi tẹ́ dé yìí o. Ọjọ́ iwájú wa ní Nàìjíríà làwọn olórí burúkú agbénipamọ́ yìí lọ́dojúkọ yìí o. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ orílẹ̀-èdè wa di orílẹ̀-èdè tí ó ṣe gbé mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa dìde, àtọmọdé àtàgbà. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní contribution tó lè sọ o. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ state police, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ community police. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan tó ṣòro láti ṣe kò ṣòro láti ṣe. Ní western world táwọn èèyàn wá wà yìí tá wà yìí, federal police wà, state police wà, or provincial police, county police wà, which is local government police, then township police wà. Gbogbo wọn lúkálùkù wọn máa ṣe wọn ṣiṣẹ́ wọn lọ ni. Even àwọn universities ní police security tiwọn, àwọn college of techs wọn or polytechnics wọn ní security tiwọn. Kí ló dé ta ní pé ká ṣe security táwọn èèyàn ń dẹ́rù bara wa. Àwọn oníwà burúkú àárín wa ló ń dá ẹ̀rù lẹ̀. State police ò ṣeé ṣe. Kí dídé tí ò ṣeé ṣe. Tí state police bá wà, tí governor kan bá fẹ́ lò lọ́nà tí ó tọ́, the president and the security council will call that governor to order. Kò sí ìjọba tí ò ní time limit. Ọdún mẹ́jọ pẹ́ tán oṣù méjì. Tí ìwà ẹ̀ ò bá dẹ̀dẹ̀ àwọn aráàlú á dẹ̀ dìbò fẹ́ lòmíì. Ìgbà tó bá sọ pé ó sọ ọlọ́pàá tán ní kó lò, ó sọ wọ́n di nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi máa dẹ́rù bà aráàlú. Gbogbo eléyìí ò ṣòro. Gbogbo eléyìí ò ṣòro. Kí council chairman má lè pé kí nǹkan bẹ́lẹ̀ ládùúgbò ẹ̀. Kí council chairman má lè pé ọlọ́pàá tó wà lágbègbè ẹ̀ kó sì máa retí order láti state headquarter kan tó take action. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ń gbà mí. Ṣé irú ètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ń Kaduna ṣé wọn ò rí wọn ni? Àbí wọ́n rí wọn gbójú sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́? Mọ́tò tó máa kó ọmọ 287 tó bá jẹ́ coaster 28 seaters ó kéré tán àtó mẹ́wàá. Ó kéré tán àtó mẹ́wàá. Tó jẹ́ pé bóyá àwọn tó kù máa dúró sáàárín ẹ̀ ni. Tó máa kó 287 ọmọléèwé àti tíṣà. Ó kéré tán wá ní bọ́ọ̀sì 28 seater coaster or 30 seater wọ́n á ní mẹ́wàá. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ bọ́ọ̀sì lárànjọ̀rànjọ̀ ló fẹ́ lò ní àwọn kìíní. Ó kéré tán bọ́ọ̀sì 5 or 6 ló máa kó wọn. Báwo làyẹn ṣe fẹ́ lòdù gba gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n máa gbà tí wọn ò pàdé ọlọ́pàá lọ́nà? Ṣé ọlọ́pàá rí wọn wọ́n sáwọ́ gbó ni? Àbí báwo ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀? 287 kò máa ṣe èèyàn 2-3 lọ gbé tó kàn sọ sínú búùtù àbí sọ sẹ́yìn mọ́tò tó lọ táwọn èèyàn tó lè kégbe kan mọ̀. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa wá kó àwọn èèyàn tó pọ̀ tó yẹn lórí bó jẹ́ ọ̀kadà náà kọ́ kó síwájú tó wá fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà wọn. Á ní iye èèyàn tó máa jẹ́ o. Tó máa round up 2 schools, primary and secondary, round up. Bring them to submission. Carted away almost 300 people. Almost 300 people. How many numbers of the teachers do we know? The moment they're up to 13, there's 200. We are appealing to the federal government, and also we join the First Lady Senator Senator Oluremi Tinubu to appeal to the state governors all over the country to wake up, to be up and doing, to mobilize the police and soldiers and other security agencies. Thank God they have reasonable amount of security fund to use. If what they have, from my experience, if what they have as provisions for security vote is not enough, they have the ability of having more extra, so far they can defend what they need as extra. Feasible reasons for them to put in papers for extra fund for security if their security fund is not enough. So why should they now fold their arms for hoodlums to turn the country into a chaotic environment, scaring away investors, making the country looking scary for everybody? Please, we are appealing and we will continue to appeal for more positive actions. For more positive actions. Because anybody could be affected. If you think you are safe, what of your other family members? Your extended family? What will you do? What will happen? So, by the grace of God, we are appealing to you all, those of you in position of authority. We are appealing to the National Assembly. Let them think of what could be done. Inviting the service chiefs, talking with the service chiefs, and yes, nothing is happening, no improvement. The second day, 2-3 days after talking to service chiefs, something will happen in Plateau. If not in Plateau, it will happen in Benue. If not in Benue, it will happen in Katsina. If not in Katsina, it happens in Safara. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. When are we going to stop this? Mr. President, sir, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Nigerians are appealing for you to use your good offices to help us see to the end of this palace. Nigerians are crying. Nigerians are crying for safety. Everybody lives in fear. Everybody lives in fear. Ẹ̀rù ń bà olúkálùkù. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ara ìfẹsẹ̀ sí. Èèyàn lè gbéra láti Àbújá sí Kaduna ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Láti Àbújá lọ sí Zaria ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Wàhálà. Talk less of ṣe gbéra pé Àbújá to Maiduguri or Kaduna or Kano jàre. Ìgbà wo la fẹ́ ṣe lé ìgbà? Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè kàn ó. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí nǹkan burúkú ó kàn wá o. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ o. We are appealing to the federal government to please ensure the safety within the next few days, the safety of these children, 287 and their teachers. See the trauma they are going through. See mental torture. Oh God. The psychological effects and problems this will have on them even after release. is going to be a lifetime experience. We should put an end to all these things. Let us devise a method of preventing events like this. There are, in the security circle, there are some black spots in every local government, every state. There is no, the federal government has no territorial place. The territorial boundaries are within the local governments, and the states all put together is what we have as Nigeria. Each local government, the security men in each local government they know the black spots in each local government. Thereby, every black spots in each state could be identified. Then, by extension, all black spots in the whole country could be identified. And once we can identify all these black spots, let us provide adequate security arrangements around those black spots while we are preparing for state police. While we are waiting for the establishment of state police, let each local government all over the federation identify black spots. Make them available to their state governors. And then the federal government collates all. And they make provisions. Because as at today, all security apparatus are with the federal government. Let the service chiefs meet. Now that the black spots are identified all over the federation in Ogun State. Ogun State has 20 local governments. How many black spots in Abeokuta North? How many in Abeokuta South? How many in Ijebu North? How many in Ijebu Central? How many in Ijebu Waterside? How many in Remo North? How many in Ibarapa? How many in Ibadan East? How many in Oluyole? How many in Owerri? How many in Aba? How many in Kaduna? How many in Maiduguri? How many in Sokoto? By the time you identify all this, okay, how do we put adequate securities? Allocate securities. Even if it is 10 policemen to each black spot, fully armed. If these people arrived, before any harm could be done, they will radio or call with phone for reinforcement. By the time they know that all these things are happening, I'm sure they will go back. They said they go on bike, 30 bikes, 50 bikes. By the time they are coming, they will be coming to a black spot. By the time 10 of them arrives, the 10 policemen, there are at least 1 or 2 of them will start calling. Call the state headquarters, call the area command, call this, call any military outfit there. Before you know it, on that 5, 10. Here in the Western world, make a distress call. Under 5 minutes, the place is come down off. We can do it. We can do it. We should have the political will. We should have the sense of responsibility and sense of security to secure our nation. Thank you all. We'll see, once again, appeal to the federal government to look into all these matters and please make sure that these students are released. Make sure that they are released and come back home safely. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.